This is it. We're ready to take on the Elite Four, wherever that gate is. I think it was to the right. I leveled everyone up to roughly 58, besides Tinkaton and Skeledirge going up a little bit more. I gave Tinkaton the Life Orb just for better damage, and then Tatsugiri the Expert Belt because I didn't really have anything else to give Tatsugiri. But then also, I started to think that it was kind of funny because the Expert Belt looks like it could be like seaweed, and it could be like wrapped around it, like, you know, sushi. So I kind of just did that more as a visual gag that I just thought was hilarious. I think the only thing I changed was I gave Low Kick to Grafaiai instead of Knockoff, because I don't think a lot of Pokemon in like the base game tend to have items held. So we already kind of have coverage with against like Psychics and others with U-Turn technically, even though, you know, we might not want to switch out. But I figured like Low Kick can hit other things a bit better. Wider range. And I don't think I've changed anything else. Granted, I said Knockoff probably isn't that useful, but I have it on 2 other Pokemon. From what I saw, they didn't really have any other better options, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. But, interested to see where things go. I don't really know what to expect from the Elite Four, besides Hazel obviously being a Dragon-type trainer now, because he comes from a long line of dragons. So I think it was like, what, between these buildings? Look at that, Floatzel. Finally out of class. It's tough being a kid, you know it, buddy. I did it, right through that tunnel. I just had my interview at the Pokemon League. The interviewer was really scary, though. Pokemon League through that tunnel, right? That's where you get tested to see if you can become a champion. Okay. You know, I'm going in like we're ready. We're gonna fight all the trainers that are over there. Which I'm wondering if they are very weak. The Pokemon that were on this, like, field were relatively weak. I also kind of wanted... I mean, look at this. I guess you could get an early Tandemaus from here. I forgot about Tandemaus, actually. I did a raid den and found... Yeah, let's just get completely distracted. I had done a raid den and gotten the evolution of Tandemaus, Mousehold. And it's got a little child. Now, I looked a little deeper into this because I didn't realize at the time that it could evolve. Now, obviously, I know everything about Pokemon there is to know. Apparently I wish it was easier for me to look at things. I guess A to Z. It probably is also very light. It, I guess can have 2 different forms that I think there's just a random chance. Apparently the, one-child form is a bit of a lower odds than getting the 2-children one. And you can see here that it has 2 children. Family Pokemon. They build huge nests with many rooms that are used for different purposes, such as eating and sleeping. Family of 3. Never saw Family 4. I wonder if it has a different Pokedex entry. But, I like that yell. Never used that. Didn't see that before. But, fun little gimmick with this. Like, I didn't like Mousehold or Tandemaus initially. And I don't love them still, but their gimmick kind of makes me appreciate them a bit better. At level 25, which the Tandemaus I have is, but I guess maybe you have to have it in your party or whatever. It will, randomly evolve just in your party. Not like a, oh, your Pokemon is evolving thing. Just like a casual, like, oh, it's a Mousehold now. So, like, if you just had it in your inventory, let's say inventory, in your Yeah, okay, these are gonna be easy fights. If you just had it in your party and then you like went to look at it and all of a sudden it has kids now, like I think that's really funny, and I actually really appreciate that. I think it's a really silly gimmick. I kind of wish it went a little bit further. Look at this thing. I kind of wish it went a little bit further, that it would have like a third evolution where it just becomes like way too many mice. Because like, if you didn't know, look how tiny those ones are. This like, that like just legit looks like the children. I don't like that there's no music here too. Are you gonna be like super tough? Taking on the league? Heh. Not on my watch. You look like you've got promise, kid. Let's give you a challenge to grow on. I could see you being like way over level, like actually league level. Crocodile! Well, that's definitely more than a Meowth. God, imagine you just casually walk in here just to see, and you just walk into this guy, bite off a bit more than you can chew, or you turning out of there. Don't want to be involved with that crocodile. You ever think Crocodile's like nose looks kind of like a Bombchu from Zelda? Just me. I guess we'll throw Tatsugiri out there just so Tatsugiri can get some action. I mean, I know Kilowattrel would have been the best option because Earthquake was coming. Tatsugiri's dead. Tatsugiri might be dead. I don't think its speed is fantastic. I believed in you. Yeah, I mean, that's... Like I said, Tatsugiri might be dead weight here, but I really wanted to use it just because I think it's fun looking. But yeah, I just wish Mousehold... the name's cute too, Mousehold. I just wish Mousehold would have maybe had like another stage where it like overly bred. Like, I don't know, like a big ball of mice legion. Like a mice community or something, I don't know. I just feel like it needs like that one extra push for the gimmick to really sell. But either way, I like it. I guess we'll just Shadow Ball. You might have Heat Proof. I don't know how much Heat Proof actually protects. I think it just makes it basically neutral damage. Obviously, you always expect to Levitate because that would be the better option. But isn't it just great the Steel type doesn't resist? Oh, Edge. That's the this one. So I think you are a Ghost type. I'm gonna try blasting you. Oh, you went for the setup. Let's see if that pans out for him. Let's review. How much does Sword Dance actually increase your attack damage? 0, because he didn't get a chance to use his attack. I think I mentioned it before with Armor Rouge. Both of the knights are fine. Haha. Did you get some growth out of that? But they're not my favorite. They're fine. Not my favorite. I guess not everything has to be my favorite. Watching all these mice run around, they're growing on me a little bit. Just a little bit. I am still very disappointed that they just removed, like, Victory Roads. Like, I mean, like, the actual, like, final kind of dungeon thing. I know this, like, chapter is called Path to Victory Road or something. But, like... God, that was so disappointing in Sword and Shield. At least I didn't get a chance to be too disappointed because I came here in a stupid way when it seems like you could have just walked here anytime you want it. Baton Pass. I mentioned before I considered, like, getting stuff to have Grafai Baton Pass, but I think Grafai has been doing pretty good as just, like, a normal, like, pivot attacker. Wow, I really just stopped right at the right spot. God, I still hate your hair. Hello, Rogue. So this is it. You've decided to face the Pokemon League. The final test you must pass to become a champion. What does that really mean, though? It's held here in this building. I wish you the best of luck from the bottom of my heart, Rogue. I look forward to meeting you again soon. Oh, gee, I wonder what that means. Again, I don't know if she's like the chairwoman, so I don't know if she's supposed to be one of the Elite Four members, too. Like, it could be kind of like how Lance was technically part of the Elite Four before they decided to make them champions. Because that was kind of a little iffy. Are you ready to face the Pokemon League's champion assessment? Yeah. Let's see here. Rogue from Naranja Academy, is it? Appears you have a total of 8 gym badges. Actually, I have, like, 16 if you count. I guess they don't count. But if you count the, like, scummy ones that were made by Team Star, and I guess Arvin made the other ones. Very well, you may now proceed to the interview room. Really an interview? What do you mean? What do you mean an interview? I didn't bring my resume. I haven't updated it in, like, years. Thank you for coming today. Look at you with your glasses. Please do have a seat. I don't remember what voice I gave you, and it really throws me off that you're like this now. Oh! I went to try to walk around, and I just kind of slid in there. I, Rico, will be your interviewer. Let's get started with the first portion of the champion assessment. We begin with the interview. First things first, let me see how many gym badges you have. Excellent, you have all 8. Great. Someone already stopped me at the gate before I came here, but whatever. Next, I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you wouldn't mind, Rogue. What's your worst quality? Please think carefully, as you may automatically fail the interview depending on your answers. What? Let's begin. How did you get here today? I walked. I did walk. Very good, very good. Would she have, like, known if I lied? Like, if I was on Koraidon at any point when I, like, got here, would she have been like, that's no good, don't like liars? Please tell me the name of the school you were enrolled in. Naranja Academy. Legit, like, I probably would have. Well, I said I would have forgotten, but, like, Naranja just means orange. But, yeah. Imagine failing that question. Oh, that's right. So what brings you to the Pokemon League today? I don't mean, like, as a player, but, like, in-universe failing, like, the question of where did you go to school. What brings you to Pokemon League? I want to be the very best. Like, no one ever was. Yes, indeed. Why else would you be here, I suppose? No, what do you intend? I would have said for fun, but the way that the way that was, like, phrased, for fun, I guess. Like, I'm not the best at interviews, but I know that you don't really want to seem wishy-washy during one. And considering that it sounds like I could fail, I'm a little scared. Now, what do you intend to do if and when you become a champion? I like that you said and when. I want to find my treasure. I guess I would want to just become even stronger, but I don't know. I see, interesting. Tell me, which of the 8 gyms gave you the most difficulty? One, I don't really remember what all these towns are. Who did give me the most difficulty? I'm guessing these are in order. Maybe not. Lavencia, I know, is where Iona is from. Cascarafa is Kofa, the water one. He definitely did not give me difficulty. Artisan, I'm assuming because that's where, I don't remember his name, but the grass man is. I don't remember what these are called. Medali, I think, was Larry. He kind of gave me trouble. I just don't remember any gyms particularly giving me trouble. I know that I had some close calls with Team Star members. I guess I'm gonna go with Medali. I see. And that was what was it? I mean, I hope it was Larry. I'm glad you seem to remember. That was actually a little scary. I wasn't positive. Cask, whatever, and... God. Like, I don't remember the city names for anyone, and that even, like, includes older games. But, like, I remember Ione's city just because I was like, oh, like, Leviathan, and Kofa's city because it's, like, Cascade. But, like, everywhere else I didn't really pay too much attention to. But do you remember which type of Pokemon Larry used? Well, that's easy enough. He was just a normal dude. The way your, like, cheek, like, shoots out is a little scary. Wonderful. Building the skills needed for the champion assessment is no small feat. You must have met a lot of Pokemon to get here, Rogue. How much does your Skeledirge weigh? What was the category of the Pokemon you chose to be your first partner? Oh, okay. Well, that's easy. Did the one just say duckling? It didn't even say water duckling? I know that sounds like an oxymoron, but in the Pokemon universe, I don't think it would be. Very good, very good. But, like, compared to, like, Grass Cat and Firecroc. Now, please forgive me, but I'm going to repeat a previous question. Lemmy, what do you intend to do if you were to become a champion? Stronger. Stronger, faster, better. Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, would you have been pissed off if I didn't say the same thing? Next is the final question. Do you like Pokemon, Rogue? Yes. I absolutely would have considered saying the wrong thing. But I am a little scared. I'm a little... Because, like, obviously you could outright get the gym question wrong. I would assume that they would say, like, come back again. We need a follow-up interview with you. And I don't want to have to, like, sit in the waiting room for another, like, 5 hours just to prove that I'm dedicated to the job, that I'm willing to... Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting... yeah, Pokemon are cool. It's only been my, like, entire freaking identity as a child, but whatever. You know, I think they're kind of neat. Good job, kiddo. That about wraps up the interview. If I beat the Elite Four and become a champion, do I get, like, the cool Elite Four gloves? Because I think everyone has these gloves on. Let me be the first to congratulate you, Rogue. You just passed the first part of the champion assessment. That was weird. On your first try, too, no less. Don't think anyone's done that since Nimona. I feel like... isn't Nimona, like, the most recent one, though? I guess maybe they got through the interview part without failing. But anyway, time to switch gears and get ready for the next segment. The second segment is what we call the Elite Test. And they'll be facing the Elite Four in Pokemon battles. Wow, that's crazy. Guess that's pretty obvious from the name of the test, huh? Anyway, we're the best the league has to offer. They'll be facing us 4 in a row. No turning back. This won't be a cakewalk, I promise you that. Make sure you're all ready, then go into the room behind me. I was gonna say, and regrettably I didn't do the option, but I think I still have the chance that maybe I should buy items, but we have 96 revives? We got a lot of stuff from, like, just picking things up, I think, so... No full restores? Oh, we have 43. I think we're fine. The only thing I would say is, like, ethers, but we have 88 of them. So I think we're good. I think we might be prepared. I guess we'll get in there. Well, this is a very sterile looking room. Now then, let's get this started, eh? Like, good old Rika be the first of the Elite Four to take you on. You know, like, I remember she seems, like, very jovial and kind of, like, laid back. I feel like the way her face looks kind of, it's a lot more, like, stoic and a little sad, too. They're like, you know, the eyes tilted downwards at the far ends always make you look a little bit sad. But then she's like, let good old Rika do this, kiddo. Oh, look, now she's into it, though. I'd say I'll go easy on you, but I'd be lying. Think fast. And then she just goes into, like, the, like, completely deadpan face Rika of the Elite Four. I don't know what that is. Well, I know what Wish Cash is. I finally get to battle you. I've been looking forward to this, so don't you give up too soon. I'm gonna assume the Elite Four is still gonna have like one type. Rika does not come across as a water type to me, so I'm gonna say probably ground in general, just based on her like color scheme. She has kind of that like neutral ground-esque feel. I don't know, actually, my best thing to do here. Mainly, predict the earthquake or earth power. Obviously, we can't volt switch. I can always switch water and just start getting those off. I guess I might be... What level are you? 57? Oh. Maybe I should have done this before I did everyone else. I guess I could, like, think about what would be the best thing to terrasilize. You terrasilize into dragon, which isn't the most helpful. Just having a different water type probably would be for the best. Right now, Wish Cash is a bit of a wall because I don't have any grass moves. I kind of wish I would have taught Grafai Trail. Excuse me. Wish I would have taught Grafai Trailblaze now, but a little too late for that. And I don't think I want to just try to switch out into Tatsugiri. So yeah, I think just might be a bit early to set off a Terrasilize, but I think it will be fine. And I think this is more damage, but this could also flinch and we would be faster. So we might as well, because both are going to just be like normal stab, right? Which I guess realistically also terrasilizing into a water type just to air slash is maybe not the best option. Great miss! Should have just used Terra Blast. Great miss, but also great terrasilizing because Blizzard would probably have killed me. I wonder what your options are for me now, honestly. Air slash again. Can't miss twice. Hope for the flinch. Well, Earth Power will be neutral. A little bit extra base power. Should be the same amount of damage. I couldn't tell. It almost looked like there might have been some extra HP left there. I love the little bubble particle effects. I didn't really notice the particle effects before. But it seems like all terrasilizing does have like a particle effect. Donphan, the only issue with Donphan here is that it can have sturdy. And I don't know if I want to really be wasting Kilowattrel right now. I also don't really know what else it can do to me, so whatever. Whatever, just Terra Blast. Guess I could have gone for Air Slash to hope for that flinch. Yeah, sturdy. This will probably kill. But now, look at like Donphan looking up. Now it's Tatsugiri's time to shine. What's its speed is not the worst thing ever, but it's also not great. My hope would be, boy, its defense is not great either. Cause I would like to be able to maybe Nasty Claw. Its defense is abysmal. You know what? Donphan, meet your dad. I hope you don't have ice shards. Oh yeah, also we have Ice Spinner. This actually was a great switch in here because I don't know what else will you have that doesn't get smacked by Ice Spinner. Camerupt doesn't, but you know what Camerupt does get smacked by? Earthquake. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about ice moves. I kind of like brain farted that for a bit, but it's fine. Kilowatts will die for our sins. Doug Trio. Got confused for a minute. I'm like, Doug Trio? I thought that was a water type, but... Oh no, Sandstorm. That's gonna affect Donphan so hard. Get out of here with that. I kind of wish I would have switched out Kilowattrel though, because it would have, Podshire. I thought that said Cloyster for a minute. Nah, impressive. You really are something else, kiddo. Great Tusk Donphan would have absolutely been able to tank an Earthquake, and then we would have just been fine. Let's finish this. Go on, Cloudshire. Shake things up a bit. Oh, are you going to transform into something else? Did she just spin around after she threw the ball? Oh, just ground. Well, Ice Spinner's still going to hurt. See, I would have been more, like, worried about the fact that it could have transformed into a different type altogether. I don't... Oh, you have Liquidation. Physical, though. Yeah, okay. Physical and Sand's up. I don't remember... I think Sand does special defense, though. Yeah, special defense. So Sand has nothing to do with this. Oh, no! You protect it! It'll really stall out my... the Sand... turns, I guess. I don't know. What would you have had? Toxic? I would imagine you would have went for Toxic if you had it, though. Protect seems like it was unnecessary. Sorry, Clodsire. I love you. I'm sorry I didn't really use you in much in the later half of the game, but I just thought Donphan was too cool. Oh no. Not bad, kiddo. Doesn't seem like she's happy about that result. I will say Kilowattrel did help with Wish Cash, though. Talk about unfair. No way was I ever going to win that one. Sildo, what a great battle. Felt good even to lose. Not a whole lot of trainers have the skill to make it past the elite test. But who knows? I'm beginning to think you might be one of the few that do, Rogue. Better stay on your toes, though. The second of the Elite Four is stronger than me. You're up next, Squirt. Come on out. Coming. It's the child. I mean, like, I would assume Fairy. That might be a little too obvious, though. Oh, wow. Did you lose, Vika? Yeah, I did. He's no pushover, let me tell ya. I'll be watching from the side. Avenge me if you can, eh? You bet I will. I still don't like the child. I can... Must be revived first. I thought maybe I could just auto-heal Revive. I could use a max revive, but I'm still really stingy with my stuff. Auto heal. Auto heal. Alright. What do you actually have? Are you ready to face... no. Give me a minute. Yeah, you just walked over here. I'll be watching to see just how far you make it, kiddo. That's kind of neat. I don't like the room still. I think, like, at the very least, with all these panels, they should have, like, made the, I don't know, made like, the panels digital, so they would change based on who came out. But having you, like, be here as this continues, I'm guessing Poppy will show up again, too, and then Hazel, and... it's a weird child. It's so cool you made it this far, but this is where you say bye-bye, mister. All my Pokemon are super tough. Your weak attacks won't work on them at all. They'll bounce right off. They'll see. Can't wait for you to meet my friends. So, here they come. What's in the key? Poppy. Okay, I'm gonna put this out there. I think maybe she is not a fairy-type child, but instead... possibly, and listen, this might sound weird. Go on, Raja, smush 'em. This might sound like a bold statement. Might be a steel type. Part of me really wants to risk low kick because Raja is pretty heavy. But I don't. I also think it's defensive. And probably gonna have Earthquake. What I want is to be able to get Skeledirge out and maybe start doing Torch Songs. But like I said, Earthquake's probably coming out. Kilowattrel. See what... I probably... oh, Heavy Slam. Kilowattrel's dead. Well, I'm guessing that means you didn't have Earthquake at all then. So, Skeledirge should be safe. I would assume. Like, Copperajah probably still weighs more than Skeledirge. Play rough. Still safe. Skeledirge, I did check, is actually my slowest Pokemon too, so I don't know how well we're gonna be able to go for, like, a fun little sweep. I know, like, Copperajah had to have been slow, but I don't know, like, in comparison. Alright, come on, let's see. Can we get nuts? I don't know what, like, steel types could be coming out. At the very least, if anything resists fire, I do have Earth power. And I have Shadow Ball. Do I want to... I kind of want to risk Heat Proof just to do more setup. I don't know... let's risk it. Okay, I'm gonna say probably Levitate. Also, I want to bring up the Elite Four music apparently was, like, super broken in the initial game before it, like, was patched, and it apparently, like, looped the first, like, 4 notes and nothing else. So glad that I took so long getting here. We outspec Corviknight? That's wild. Also, we are decimating this child. I bet you your last Pokemon's Tinkaton, isn't it? I'm assuming also because, like, Riza had Cloudshire, so it's gonna be, like, new Pokemon for everyone. Hazel's gonna have, like, Baxcalibur or Tatsugiri, but I would imagine not. Light Screen? Oh no! How will I ever survive? Also, they don't even have, like, full restores. I didn't really pay attention until Sturdy came up. Tinkaton. Yeah, I was right. Nailed it. I'm not scared. My last Pokemon will turn things around. Will it? I think Skeledirge outright... Like, outright... Oh, we can actually Terrasilize, too. For funsies. It outright resists everything. It's time to get dressed up all pretty, Tinky. I don't know if Tinkaton can, like, learn Earthquake or something, but... I really don't think it will be able to do anything to me. I'm gonna have to use some elixirs, though, because we did use up most of our torch songs. This was kind of sad, though. I started off scared of a Wish Cache, and then we got to the second person and just... Oh, Stone Edge. Oh, dang. It was super effective. It was even a critical hit! Oh, Skeledirge, you're so tanky. I love you. We haven't gotten a chance to use Skeledirge in a bit for, like, something, and it was nice to just completely... show a child why they shouldn't be an Elite Four member. Oh. Ugh. Gonna cry about it. What's in your key thing? Actually, the key thing made me think of Klefki, which I think is why I started thinking Fairy type. Besides the fact that it's a child. I wanted to take revenge on you, Vika. Pretty sure you mean take revenge for me, Squirt. Don't think I did anything wrong by you. Hate to say it, but you lost, Poppy. Better call the next guy. Oh, that's right. I haven't had to do this in a long time. Doesn't even know what revenge and avenge means. It's your turn, Larry.